ready for some action. Better question, is anyone ever not ready for action? I didn't think so. We see it throughout college football every year, and we're lucky to have it again here. Glad to have you with us in Athens, Ohio. Eaton Stadium, home to the Ohio Bobcats. As we'll see a squad from the back, the UMass Minutemen, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Ohio Bobcats. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. UMass will kick off and we'll be underway. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bobcats offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. He's got the back in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. That's reeled in. It's Jordan.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing at the wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Navarro. Grabbed in the middle, it's Pugh. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Pulls it and fires to the left.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Motion from the wideout. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Bobcats pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a space. He wants it all. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So UMass's offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Gray. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. UMass will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looking downfield, it's Navarro. Quickly to the tight end. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Pugh. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Pass interference. Offense.
Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They called PI on the offense this time. Makes the catch. It's Gossett. And they're able to get him down. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-go situation from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking for the goal line, and they will score. Touchdown, Ohio!
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They've got to shore up their play in the back half.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Bowling Green is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Akron.
Got him downfield.
The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Hairston. Caught over the middle. It's Dowling. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll try the run. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Ohio is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. The Minutemen come to the line with a 2nd down play as we open the second. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Catch in the middle, it's Adkins. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's a heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
The Bobcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. That's caught. It's Gossett. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Back to throw. It's Navarro. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. With the catch, it's Gray. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball.
Makes the grab at the 30. Touchdown, UMass. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Bobcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Navarro. Got it in the middle, it's Gossett. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio!
And there's no secret about it. Line up in goal line formation. I'm going to run the ball down your throat. My guys are more physical than you. 6 points on the play.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The UMass offense returns to the field. Wants to throw on first down. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
UMass will line up to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Looking to throw, it's Navarro. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Bobcats. He got a step and just dusted the field.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points, so it's not like...
Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. on the run. It's Hood. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. UMass mounting a threat from the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it on the run. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. To the air, it's Hairston. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now, 1st and goal. The Minutemen were pinned deep in their own territory, but now they've got a little breathing room. Touchdown, Minutemen! Quick strike through the air for the score.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this. You keep finding them.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Tough to beat Maction, gentlemen. You know that. And let's take a look at the highlights. Bowling Green is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by 10 to Akron. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense.
And that time, the defense in 3rd and long, 6 DBs on the field. There's not going to be anywhere to throw the football with that zone coverage. They do a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, David. They break on the ball for the pick.
Yeah, great job forcing the 3rd and long, predictable situation. Like you said, now you got them right where you want them. You practice those situations, all those extra DBs, and they make the big play.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll run it out of the shotgun. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Back to pass, it's Hairston. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man to the left. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, 1st and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Trying to find the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And he'll be smacked to the ground. And the field goal unit is on the field. A short kick, but that angle from the right can be a little tricky. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
And there just has not been a lot to write home about this year for this football team. Offensively, defensively, or even on special teams. Just not a lot of bright spots this season.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The give to the tailback. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Athens, Ohio, but let's just go with notable. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to our men at Peden Stadium.
And the Bobcats will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. A strike downfield. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. But that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Hairston. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. UMass quickly back to the line.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. On the ground, it's Hood. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. He makes a catch. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
And first down for the offense.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. The lone back's got it. Hard running there. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. The Minutemen were penned deep in their own territory, but now they've got a little breathing room. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, UMass! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here's the handoff. And some room to work. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Back to pass, it's Navarro. Here comes the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Rides to back and leaves it. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Bobcats decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The UMass offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He leaves it with the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unloads to the right. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. UMass to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go with a direct snap. Turning it on. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's going for it all. Pulls it in down the sideline. Touchdown, Bobcats! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, you want to make big plays in the passing game, and to do that, you got to be able to read the defense, see what they're doing to make sure you don't put the ball in harm's way. You could see he drops back, got really good comfort level with what he's seeing. He knows he's going to fit that post over the linebackers in between the safety. Ball is on the money, and they're rewarded with a touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Bowling Green is just getting blown off the field right now. I mean, like him or hate him, I think anyone would agree this is tough to watch. They're trailing by 17 to Akron. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quarterback on the keeper. On the move at the 30. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. UMass quickly back to the line.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
They'll go to the ground. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Gives it on the option. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. grabbed in the backfield. It's Harden. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Scanning the field, it's Hairston. He's going to take off. Short gain on the play before he slides. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Finds the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Out of the shotgun on third down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jordan. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They'll give it to the back. Got the first down and more. A nice play there, and that is likely how we'll put the finishing touches on this period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Might as well give it to him again. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It'll be third and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Navarro. Hauls it in. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of there.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. The Minutemen with a ton of work to do here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Grabbed in the middle, it's Adkins. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. UMass will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now they'll run the draw. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Navarro. Finds his man, it's Jordan.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Ohio. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The UMass offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Gray. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Going for the marker on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Navarro. That's caught. It's Jordan. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24. And the Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, 3rd and 1, we're bringing in all the beef, right? We're bringing more guys to the line of scrimmage, more guys near the ball, thinking run, run, run. How about this? They try to be coy, slip the pass in there. Defense says, no, no, no. They were ready for it. Get the big sack, get the lost yards play.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Well, the field goal didn't quite make it through, but still an 18-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his big tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. UMass quickly back to the line. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Powers through the defender. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Dropping back, it's Navarro. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Snap it to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. Power football with the run. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Ohio! And the punishment has been extended. They've built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in this one in the MAC that just finished up. Akron went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab some serious attention. Make a statement in someone else's house and prove you're legit. And did the Zips ever do?
There he goes. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
And that's a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Adkins. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. UMass comes to the line, facing 2nd and short. To the air, it's Hairston. Fires complete on the crosser. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10.
Timeout, UMass.
To the air on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Going for it all. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. UMass will line up to punt it away. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet.
Welcome to McGurk Alumni Stadium in Amherst, home to the UMass Minutemen. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Bowling Green Falcons. Squaring off with another team from the MAC, the UMass Minutemen. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Falcons will kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the UMass Minutemen head out on offense and they'll take control first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. UMass will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Calls for the fair catch, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got a man. It's Hardy. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. UMass quickly back to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Running back searching for a hole. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. All right, guys, let's take a minute and think about UMass. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs were out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal.
First and goal, UMass.
He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. Motion from the wide receiver. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And they've moved closer and still they need 2 yards, third and goal. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
I love the aggressiveness early by this offense. 4th and goal, no problem. Putting the drive together, staying aggressive, and they get rewarded.
I like just paying the drive off, too, because it's the opening drive of the game. You've marched it down the field. You want to come away with a touchdown, right? Maybe the decision-making there for the coaches, listen, even if we don't get it, our defense is out in good field position. There's a lot of football left to go. We can make up for it later. I love the aggressive play call.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Bowling Green, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Bowling Green's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Dropping back. It's Hairston. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
They'll run it. Runs through the tackle. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UMass! 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't having it.
Lining up to add another.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Roberts. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Right down the middle. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Pine. Got a man. It's Hogan. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And the Falcons will try to pin them back with a punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. The give to the single back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Offense in a bunch formation. Shotgun snap on third down. Grab near the marker. It's Harding. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Give to the running back. He's in open space downfield. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Adkins. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're dealing with a second and long. On the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. UMass will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's UMass out front. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to throw, it's Pine. Makes the grab, it's Ridley. Turning it on. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Caught behind the line. It's Middleton. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Falcons with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Fires to the big fella. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Just keep slinging it. Pressure coming. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Pine. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Got his man all by himself. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They make the stop right at the 10-yard line, but oh, what a turn of momentum with that interception.
Offense would love to have that one back. Down here in this area of the field, everything has to happen faster. Decisions need to be made quicker. The ball's got to be out quicker. Routes got to be snapped off faster. They were just way too late, and as the result, the defense gets the INT.
The UMass offense returns to the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Gonna run it. It's good. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. UMass to the line facing 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's good. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Give to the back. Breaks into the open. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to throw. It's Pine. Under fire. Caught over the middle. It's Hogan. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Catch in the middle. It's Ridley. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking downfield on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Bowling Green. Fitted in the window for the score.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Might as well stick with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Hairston. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
UMass will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Makes a grab in the open. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Garcia. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
1st and 10 for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Pine. And the defense got him at the 27.
That is a nice job by the defense in a sudden change type situation. The play before, you just gave up a big completion down the field. So you got to try to stop the bleeding right away up front. Your pass rush comes through for you and you create a negative play.
The Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Running into the open space.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. UMass to the line facing 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Hairston. Throws for the tight end. Working the big fella to the corner. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. UMass will line up to punt it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. He'll start this drive firing. Got it in the middle. It's Ridley. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Timeout, Bowling Green.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Here's a heat. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Under fire. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Amherst. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Alumni Stadium.
Second half just about to get started, and UMass will kick it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. And the Falcons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the running back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Looking downfield, it's Pine. Quarterback extends the play. There he goes. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught at the 45 on its way. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
And the Falcons have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Give to the single back. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
The Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. The UMass offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and through.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
And the fumble recovery gives the ball to the offense with a 1st and goal. Barges ahead. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, BG. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown.
14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute.
Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. UMass quickly back to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. To throw, it's Hairston. Sets up the screen. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Griffin. Quick step and go. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. They'll try to power it in. Touchdown, Minutemen. Great job by the back on the option.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
21, Bowling Green, 17.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Motion from the back. Gonna sling it on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hogan. Turning it on. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Caught in the backfield, it's Garcia. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Pine. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. He wants to throw it again. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And the Falcons will punt this one away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harding. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense has it. They're on the move. Touchdown, Falcons. And they turn it into a defensive score.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Hold it, finds his man on the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast.
Brings into the open. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Off play action on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
8 yards on the play. 2nd down coming up.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking downfield, it's Hairston. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. UMass to the line facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Dowling. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They bring the punter onto the field now. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. Wants to go up top on first down. The sure hands, it's Middleton. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. He was really bothered by those 2 picks he threw in that loss last week, but he's been much more comfortable, much more certain in this one.
He had the one blunder, the one mistake that he probably wishes he could have back, but did a great job rebounding from that. And listen, having that short-term memory, being able to lead, it is critical at the quarterback position.
That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Bowling Green! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Fielded in the end zone, it's Price. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The UMass offense returns to the field. The give to the back. Got the first down, looking for more. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go.
There he goes. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
It's another first down for the offense.
Looking for room, it's Griffin. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Hairston. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Breaks the tackle. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Leaves it with the back. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Gives it on the option. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. They'll run play action. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. To the air, it's Hairston. Bringing the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. UMass quickly back to the line.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Adkins. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll send the back in motion. And back to the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Griffin. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. A shot toward the end zone. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. He leaves it with his back. He has the first and still on his feet. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Line gets set, first down. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do at this point of the season to get this thing turned around? A lot of tough and real conversations are going to have to take place.
And this is when the coaches really make their money, right? How can I get my kids to focus when I know there's probably not a lot to play for down the road? So let's win every game. Let's win every battle. Let's spoil other people's seasons on the way out, even though our season didn't pan the way we wanted it to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.